Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. 30-something single mom, corporate warrior, mastering the art of distance parenting. Welcome to my beautiful chaotic life. Hi, so my name is Yamkela. This video is just to get to know each other, so I can just tell you a bit about who I am and what's this channel about. So just go straight to it. I'm Yamkela Matigane, born, raised in the Eastern Cape in a small town called Libode. Literally did almost everything in that town. Moved to Gauteng in 2012. We were studying financial management. I have been working in project management for the past 10 years now. I am a mom to two beautiful kids, a turning 8-year-old and a turning 4-year-old girl. Yeah, I think that's just about that for now. So this video is honestly just for you guys to get to know me. So I've prepared a few questions on here that I'll be answering. I'm going to time myself so I don't spend too much time on one question. So I should be done with each question in about 30 seconds, nothing more than that. So I'm just going to shake this up. So they're in no particular order, right? So I've got questions from being a mom, being single, about work, just trying to make sure that I capture all the parts of what I want this community to be about. So I'll take my first question. So this is the first question, and it says, if you would travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? I'm generally bad with geography, but I just think Paris is nice. Haven't obviously been there, but it's a city of love, and I'm a lover of love, trust me. We'll get to unpack that one day and how that's been going for me, but I think I'd go to Paris. Yeah, I haven't done even much traveling within South Africa, so I'll do Paris or Knysna, actually. Yeah, that's that. I'm just an ordinary girl, man. Plus, yeah, I'm just an ordinary girl. Okay, the second question is, how do you balance your own needs with the needs of your children? I don't. To be honest with you, I don't balance it. It's either I do too much for my kids or I do too much for myself sometimes. That's one of the conversations I want to, unpack going forward, because how do you strike the balance? How do you make sure that you are also true to yourself? You're also taking care of yourself and taking care of your kids, a single mom. It's either you do too much for me currently, it's either I do too much for the other and less of the other. I haven't perhaps found a balance, because I don't feel like I can consider paying for my kids' school fees and transport and stuff like that like a balance. Obviously those are things that have to be done, and I do those, but I'm talking about when you walk into a store sometimes and you're looking at your dress, this beautiful dress that you want for yourself, and you haven't gotten yourself something, and then you see these cute little dresses and shorts for your son. How do you do that? Because sometimes it's you know what, I'm just getting it, and I'll feel bad that I haven't gotten something for my kids, or I'll go for my kids and I realize months later that shucks, I actually haven't bought stuff for myself. So I haven't found that balance. If there's any moms who have, please comment on the comment section and just help me out with that. The whole point is for us to get to know each other and to help each other where we can. All right, let's get to the next question. What's your favorite part about your job? So like I said, I've been in projects for the past 10 years. What I think I love the most about my job, especially the current one, is the type of projects I am dealing with. You know, it's strategic projects, it's impactful projects that do not only focus on, you know, the company I work for, or you know, it also is social infrastructure, you know, so it impacts a lot of people. The core of the project is to make sure we improve South Africa and the lives of people, and I'm very passionate about people. I'm very passionate about, you know, South Africa, and making sure I live in a country where is going to be what's the right word? Conducive. And will work for my kids because I'm a mom. So everything, I look at it in the manner of, well, no, will it benefit my kids? If it doesn't benefit me, at least it needs to benefit my kids. Righty. What quality do you value the most in friendship? I value the most loyalty and authenticity. As we grow up, as I am approaching, well, I wouldn't say 40s because I'm just 32, but as I am in my 30s, early 30s, I've just sort of started understanding the impact of friendships and a deeper understanding of friendships, because these people become like your brothers and your sisters. So I want them to be able to be themselves. Imagine having a friend that can't fully be themselves with you. So I value authenticity and loyalty. So if you're loyal and you're authentic, we can be friends. Alrighty. Let's look for another question. It says, what is the most unexpected challenge you faced as a single person in your 30s? Is that Abafana are gold diggers? What is it? What is the most unexpected challenge you faced as a single person? Yes, I repeat, Abafana are actually gold diggers. Guys, so I didn't realize, it's possible for men to try and leech off of you until I was in my late 20s and early 30s. Guys will date you once you stay, you're working, everyone is interested in you. If you're working and you don't stay with your kids, or they don't know if you've got kids, they want to leech off you. They want your stuff. I'm not saying obviously all of men. I mean, obviously that's not the case. But it's just like, it just added another dynamic in terms of your criteria as a woman to when you're looking for a man, is that just make sure they're wanting you for the right reasons, and not for the possibility of you being like a financial stream of income. Just be careful. Anyway, that's that for me. And then, what's one thing most people would be surprised to learn about you? Is that I actually cry a lot. And I'm a crybaby, you know, but I always present this front of being strong. But I cry a lot. But I obviously do it at home when I'm by myself, and I actually have a lot of conversations with myself. I used to hate being alone, and my friend used to say, girl, you need to check yourself out because that's not a good sign. And I guess I have done a lot of, you know, growing, and I actually enjoy being by myself now. So yeah. What are you most excited about for the future? Oh, I'm excited for this community to grow, to have like ongoing conversations. Like I said, I'm very passionate about people. And I've gone through so many things, and I feel like if I knew certain things at the time, I probably would have handled certain things differently. And that's my whole purpose of this channel, is to equip people to, just have another perspective or whatever you're going through. I don't have anything figured out as well. I don't have the correct answers, because life is that's just structured that way. There's no correct way of doing things. You just do things based on what works for you. But it would be nice to just know different perspectives of things, so that you can make a better informed decision. So I'm excited for that to grow, for us to have ongoing conversations, and to grow this channel to bigger and better things. Yay. All right. What are some of the unique challenges of distance parenting, and how do you navigate them? Yo, guys, the first thing is that it's the insecurities that you have when are yourself before the reality of things. You always feel like you're not enough, you're not doing enough for your kids, you feel like you're failing. So one of the biggest challenges is when, like, if I'm home and maybe, let's say, my son is upset and he runs to my mom, that's like, it hurts, because I'm just like, he should be running to me and not to my mom. But at the same time, obviously he's going to run to my mom because he spends most of his time with my mom, and my mom is also obviously the most amazing woman I know in this world. And I find comfort that at least it's with my mom, but it still doesn't feel well, doesn't feel right, doesn't feel nice, and you'll have people ask you, why don't you stay with your kids? And they just don't understand the challenges that, no, I don't think no parent in their right mind would choose not to stay with their kids just voluntarily, just for vibes. No one would do that. That. And guys, so like, I have an alarm on my phone to call my kids. So sometimes, because like my work can be so busy sometimes, so sometimes by the time I call them, they're either sleeping or they've already gone to school. It's communication is hard, and sometimes you'll call and my son will be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. It's crazy. It's challenging, and you ask yourself, is it really worth it? Like being in Joburg and my kids down in the Eastern Cape, it's hard. So I think, it's the fact that our relationship isn't how I would have envisaged it to be. But, some days I just tell myself, you know what, I'm doing it for them. And I hope they'll grow up and realize that it was a sacrifice that was hard for me too, but it's something I just had to do. That was heavy. That one was heavy. Yeah. All right. What's your favorite part about being in your 30s? Sana is ukulala ndodwa, and ukulala ndiyazi bakho mntu nditshithelayo. I'm not saying all men cheat, but like, at least ndisho mna uba nditshithela. No one is cheating on me. Wow, I should have done this earlier. I've only switched on. Forgive me, guys. I should have switched on my ring light, and now it's doing funny stuff. We are trying so hard to be these corporate hands, to be all of these things, but anything that is overdone is wrong, is bad for you. So you need to find a balance. Yeah. So that was my last question. Thank you guys for listening and watching me till the end of my questions. I'll be uploading another video soon. I'm going to try be consistent. I don't want to commit to a weekly yet, but I will try my best to do weekly videos, so just like a rundown of how my week was and stuff like that. So I just want to say, you've got this, and if you feel like you don't, you're not alone. Until until next time, keep shining, and please do comment on the comment section. Please subscribe, share this YouTube video and channel so that we create a channel and a community with other moms and other single dads and everybody, people who want to be in corporate, people that want to be